I want to give you my personal opinions on writing scripts and everything after 2 weeks of being in film school. I've been going to film school at NFI. Last week was our writing class, and I never felt more inspired to start writing more and more than I have now. But there have been some problems that I have with my writing that I never even realized or even thought of that being an issue. One of them is whenever you format a script and you put a scene heading for a script or whatever, you need to put the description of all of the characters that are in that specific scene. Let's just say you have this character named David. David has dark hair, blue eyes, has American eagle, has an eagle on his face or whatever. You need to put that in the scene heading, not below the characters. Whenever you write a script, it is best to put a scene heading in any new environment you are in. Another thing, if you were in a classroom, even if you've already used that, just copy and paste it over to the new scene. If there are characters that are not in that scene anymore, you need to have a scene heading even if you're in the same location. Now that doesn't mean if you're in the same location for like 5 scenes and that for 5 pages, that's perfectly fine. You don't have to change anything. But if, let's just say there is a character who walks in like a couple pages in and says, "Hey guys, how's it going? I'm late for class." You're allowed to put the description of the character in it. But if they're already in the classroom, it's probably best, and they're very important to you, and if their looks are very important to you, it's best just to put that, how they look in the scene heading. That is a new thing I learned while writing. It's probably an obvious thing, and if you knew this, well then I'm sorry. Again, I'm a beginner writer. These are stuff that's new to me, and I was wanting to know if they're new to you. Another thing that I realized is that most writers that are starting out, they don't really format their scripts correctly. I realize not everybody can afford screenwriting software that I have, and I'm not trying to look better or anything. I'm not at all. You can do these basic editing techniques even on Word. In fact, whenever I used to write scripts originally, Word is actually what I used to use. How you do this is you put a scene heading, EXT for exterior, or whatever it is you feel like using. It's INT for interior. And then whatever you want to describe the scene as. As far as the other things go, like character writing, the character's name needs to be perfectly centered in the middle of the page, if that makes any sense. Then you put the action line, then you put the words. That's another way of formatting it. And the words look like, the best way to describe it is if you put 2 fingers in front of your paper, like this side being one of them and this side being the other. And then put a little box, and every time you have about 10 words across, you press enter and go down. The next line, you move over to where it's supposed to be like this, where your fingers are. You keep on doing that until your dialogue scene is over. After doing that, you then can go on to the next line, write your character again. They say, "Hey, how's it going, Dave?" "I'm doing pretty good." Then you have a conversation going. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm an expert. I'm not. There's gonna be probably things in this video that I got wrong. And if I do, please correct me in the comments below. But this is just what I've heard from the last 2 weeks of going to film school, and I wanted to tell you this. It's a pretty short video, but I don't know, I just thought it'd be fun to make. And hopefully it helps out, because I actually plan on being a screenwriter someday, and I don't know, I want to help others out too that may be having issues or whatever. And if you personally know me, I'll show you some of my screenplays that I've written, and maybe that'll help you with proper formatting and everything. Yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and an even better day tomorrow. I hope you guys, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace out.